Okay, hello and welcome, Pisces, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for December 2022. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and an intuitive tarot reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. No problem. Take what you need and leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Pisces, let's begin. First of all, I'd like to point out that before the reading, I went and randomly picked an angel card for your reading that will give you at the end of the reading, the last message. And let's start with the December forecast. So, right out of the gate, Pisces, your ruler, Neptune, is going to be going direct in the first week. So right out of the gate, the fog has lifted. Where it seems like things weren't as they seemed or weren't working out or they just seemed too cloudy, foggy almost. Now your vision becomes very clear and things start to become more laser beam focused for you. So that's fantastic. Also, December 7th, there's going to be a full moon in Gemini, and that's going to be centered in your solar fourth house, which has to do with home. So there's going to be a light shining down. That's what full moons do, is they illuminate things. And it's in the full moon in Gemini, conjunct Mars, which means that there's going to be a push. There's going to be a big momentum to move forward somewhere in the home. You may be doing some projects. You may be coming clearer now that Neptune is direct on seeing the vision of your home or something like that, redecorating, remodeling, anything. The thing is that it can also create a lot of tense energy with it because Mars is conjoining it. So it brings this Mars drive to get things done. And you can't get everything done in one day. So start to prioritize things. So let's go ahead and get some cards to elaborate. Thank you. Oh boy. Let's see, Pisces. What do we got going on here? Oh boy. Oh boy, how am I going to do this? All right. I can kind of see how this is going. Oh boy. All right, angels, guides, and spirits, guide me through all this. This looks like a lot of mental play going on here. A lot. Look at that. The king and the queen of swords popped out. This is starting to become a little bit clearer. Thank you. We'll do the first line like that. And like that. Is that how you want me to do it? Okay. All right, Pisces. This is how it goes. First of all, this can show the confusion and the anxiety that you're carrying into this month. There's also feelings of the past. We need to let that go. We need to let some heartache go that has... I don't like to see this card in the first position. That means that we're still carrying on some heartache that needs closure. Right now, we have a lot of anxiety. We got a lot of thoughts swirling around us, and it's kind of overwhelming us. But there's a feeling of you're almost robbing yourself of something. You're robbing yourself of actually enjoying yourself because this is the Sun card. This is the focus. This is where you should be focused. But what I'm trying to point out is where your mental state is, and it's off balance, and that's okay. What's on the order is, number one, there is some heartache that we still need to heal with ourselves. Please do that this month, Pisces. If you need to forgive, forgive. If you need to let go. But don't carry this heartache with you because it gives you great anxiety. And not only that, you almost feel like you're running out of time or there's not enough time to get the things done. And I'm telling you, as the month progresses, things are going to change and the energy is going to flow much more in your favor. So what this does currently in your life is that it's bringing you down, where Neptune is kind of lifting the veil off of the situation and saying, see, this is what we need to be focused on. That's the sun. You shine as brightly as possible. You do not ask permission to shine. It seems like you're way too much in your head. I mean, 5 cards that all have to do with thoughts. Swords to me means thoughts. Back in the day, it meant strife. Okay, what's that? But what I look at is that usually strife is caused by the way that we look at our situations in life or feel overwhelmed or get anxious about things. You're not running out of time. You have more than enough time to get things done because this makes you very indecisive, makes you very flighty, and you're not in a position to be that imbalanced with your thoughts. It's time to balance those out. And the King and the Queen of Swords are here to show you that you got to look at both sides of the situation and have an eagle-eye view of the big plan instead of just focusing on these little things that just irritate you. Because I'm not going to lie, this full moon on the 7th could irritate the hell out of you and scramble the whole thought process up. We need to let that go. Maybe this is a thing of always being right. You're not always going to be right, and that's okay. You need to change the way you think about this. It seems like we're more focused on just being in this word scramble, this mind scramble of just, I don't feel like I'm going to have enough time. I got so much to do. There's so much to prioritize. I don't know which way to go. I mean, holy shit. I mean, from the last new moon, you're starting to unwind here, and we got to get ourselves back together. What the universe is showing you, Pisces, for this month is shine as brightly as possible. Do not let your thoughts overrun you. This is when things go what I call tits up. This is when your thoughts will create the problems that you're trying to avoid. Shine as brightly as possible. This looks all dark. Shine as bright as possible this month. Gratitude. Looking at other people's perspectives and respecting that. You know what I mean? Not being so singular in your vision, but seeing the whole plan as it's played out over the years. That's pretty powerful stuff. Let's do another line. Can I get another 3 cards for Pisces, please? Don't worry. I know all of you Pisces right now are probably, biting your fingers and eyes wide and going, shit, listen. Shine as brightly as possible. These are little things that you can easily tackle on your own. Yeah, absolutely. Can I have one more? Is there? Oh, look at that. One snuck right in. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is what's going on here. You are moving forward, Pisces. There's no doubt about that. But you have to unburden yourself of some things that you carry about you. I think this is more self-inflicting. This is the Pisces almost proverbial, cutting themselves in order to feel. No, we're done with that emo shit. You know what I mean? It's time to move on. It's time to grow up. It's time to let go of some of the things that we still carry around from childhood. This is a clear indication that there are things from childhood that you're still carrying with you. And this month is a great time to release those things because you need to shine as brightly as possible. Things are going to be changing fast. That leads me to December 20th. Jupiter moves into Aries. Opportunity and abundance starts to flow in a more rapid rate. Good for you. Now, 3 days later, on the winter solstice, there's a new moon on the 23rd, and that's going to be highlighting your 11th house. And that's going to focus on a few things. Number 1, the love that you receive and the love that you give. Are you giving yourself enough love? Are you giving yourself enough sunlight to shine as brightly as possible? Why are you letting past situations drag into the future where you should be unbound and welcoming change? Because it's happening. And towards the end of the month, on 12/29, Mercury goes retrograde again, so let's not sign any contracts or start anything new towards the end of December. If we can put it off till the later January, so be it. That's the one word of caution for you. But let's move on finally, Pisces. It doesn't make you a better person to wear all your wounds on your sleeve. It doesn't. It just shows that you've got work to do and you're not doing it. That's that, okay? I know last new moon's message was so beautiful, and this one's got a, all right, kid, let's focus, All right, so let's get some messages from the Psychic Tarot. Just so you know, I do list all my decks that I use in my description in the video, so if you resonate with one, go ahead and click on a link and get yourself an early Christmas present. Let's get 3 messages for Pisces. Beautiful Pisces that just needs to let go and enjoy the ride. Okay. It's time to move on. This situation here, the heartache, bringing something from the childhood in the past, making you very indecisive, making you weary. Even though you're moving forward and it should be a great time, you're exhausted from carrying all this baggage with you. Let it go. This is the month to do it. Your guides are telling you it's time to move on from that dark spot and move into the light, move into the sun. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Financial and material changes. So don't be afraid. Don't try to do everything all at once. The funding will be there when it's the right time. Don't feel like you're running out of time. Move on. Become more carefree. More like a butterfly. The butterfly doesn't stress out. It just lightly glides through its life and does what it's supposed to do. And that's what you need to do this month, Pisces. Now, wow, that was pretty powerful. Let's move on from the past. Let's not worry about money, and know that if we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe, it will flow to us with an endless stream, just like a waterfall. You got to kind of look at the universe and the abundance that flows to everybody like an endless waterfall, okay? Now, let's do our angel message for this month. Wow, look at that. That's incredible. And this is the goddess of nature. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. You are ready to move on. Open up to it. Stop bogging yourself down with these details and these thoughts and carrying these burdens. It's time for you to embrace nature and know that just like the wintertime, there comes a spring and then things bloom. Everything has its time in its own season. Okay? So embrace this. Get ready to move on. Stand your ground. Know that there's going to be financial and material changes, but they're going to be for the good. Just know that you reap what you sow. If we focus on all these negative thoughts, we're going to create more negativity in our life. If we open up and trust that the universe has our back, through and through, without a shadow of a doubt, your dream will come to fruition. Pisces, that's a beautiful, those colors remind me of Pisces right there, and it looks like you're surrounded by all this energy. Hone that energy in to bring your dreams into you. So by 2023, by spring, you'll realize that things are moving in the direction that you want them to, and you should be so proud of yourself for sticking to it. Pisces, I enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonates with you. I hope you have a blessed month. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you in January. Thank you.